Hello, it's Foreign News O'Clock on Allnews Nigeria. I am Okpeyemi Olubemi. Here are the headlines for today. Leak of secret U.S. documents poses high security risks. Bank worker kills co-workers in Kentucky. Now the news in detail. The apparent leak of highly sensitive U.S. documents, many of them related to the war in Ukraine, present a very serious risk to United States national security. The breach, which is being investigated by the Justice Department, appears to include assessment and secret intelligence reports that touch not only on Ukraine and Russia, but also highly sensitive analysis of U.S. allies. Chris Meagher, the Assistant to the Secretary of Defense for Public Affairs, told journalists that the documents circulating online pose a very serious risk to national security and have the potential to spread disinformation. Meagher declined to comment on whether the documents are genuine, saying a Pentagon team is working to make that assessment, but noted that photos circulating online seem to show sensitive information.
Apparently, there's some code words here that point to where the analysis came from. This means that it makes it much easier for the Russians to go back and do the counterintelligence work.
This includes a document circulating online that seems to have been altered to make it show that Ukraine had suffered higher casualties than Russia, when the apparent original version said the reverse was true. Recall that the Pentagon on Friday said it was actively reviewing the matter and that it had formally referred the apparent breach to the Justice Department. United States officials told the Washington Post that some documents appeared to be manipulated, but many were consistent with CIA World Intelligence Review reports that are shared at high levels within the White House, Pentagon, and State Department. Defense analysts say any breach of internal classified U.S. documents will be both damaging and potentially embarrassing. In addition, the leak would prove valuable to Moscow by showing how deep United States intelligence has penetrated parts of the Russian military apparatus. In other news, a 23-year-old bank employee armed with a rifle shot dead 5 colleagues and wounded 9 other people at his workplace in Louisville on Monday while live-streaming the attack on social media. The gunman was fatally shot at the scene by Louisville police said. It was unclear whether he was slain by the police or took his own life. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear fought back tears at an afternoon news briefing, saying that he knew some of the victims, including Elliott, a senior vice president at the bank.
This is awful. I have a very close friend that didn't make it today. And I have another close friend who didn't either, and one who's at the hospital that I hope is going to make it through. So when we talk about praying, I hope people will.
The incident marked the latest in a long series of mass shootings in the United States. Louisville police identified the shooter as Connor Sturgeon, who joined the downtown branch of the Old National Bank as a full-time employee last year. This is not the first time that a gun rampage has been live-streamed by an attacker. The gunman who killed 10 people in a racially motivated shooting at a Buffalo, New York grocery store in May 2022 had live-streamed his attack as at the attacker who killed 51 people in the May 2019 at 2 mosques in Christchurch, New Zealand. Mass shootings have become commonplace in the United States, which has experienced 146 so far in 2023, the most at this point in the year since 2016. Those statistics use the definition of 4 or more shot or killed, not including the shooter, according to the non-profit Gun Violence Archive. In one of the most recent high-profile incidents, 3 9-year-old students and 3 staff members were killed at a school in Nashville, Tennessee by a former student on March 27, 2023. And that's it on today's news. To keep up with All News Nigeria, kindly follow us on all social media platforms displayed on the screen. We will be back with more news updates tomorrow. Until then, stay tuned. I am Okpeyemi Olubemi. Do have a lovely evening.